What's going on, good people? Um, don't really have a lot of time this morning, but I want to do this quick video, quick live, real quick, and I want to discuss um the situation that happened between Will Smith and Chris Rock last night. I kind of seen it last night on my phone, but I was busy working on a portrait. Um, but anyway, so this morning when I got up, I took a look at everything what happened, and I like looking at things in full context. And so, um, Will was completely out of pocket. There's no excuse for what Will Smith did. And the fact that we have people in our community that keep talking about he was defending his wife is ridiculous to me. And I'm gonna highlight this thing and try to do it in under 5 to 10 minutes. For one, the joke may have been in bad taste. I'm not gonna deny that, and I don't think it was because Chris Rock was trying to pick at Jada's condition of alopecia. I don't think that's what it was, but I think that because she recently came out talking about that, she had alopecia and that her hair was a struggle and all of those situations. Um, so maybe she's a bit sensitive about the topic. Um, a woman's hair is a glory, which is crazy to me because I keep seeing all these black women talking about a woman's hair and all this, but you never really wear your hair out. You always have somebody else's hair in your head. Somebody talk about going natural, you look at black men like they crazy, but I digress. So Jada's a bit sensitive about her hair. Chris Rock, he's a comedian. His whole career and life is built on looking at the funniest side of things and looking at, making a laugh out of things that ain't supposed to be made a laugh about. Making us laugh about things that we're not supposed to laugh about, supposedly. So, yes, do I think that the joke was told in bad taste? Only from the standpoint that I think that because Jada was dealing with something, as far as her alopecia, and that's why she shaved her head bald. It was just a fashion choice or whatever, but she was already insecure about having to shave her head bald. So I think only in that regard, but any other than that, I think it was fair game. However, I do think that Will Smith's response to that situation was completely out of line, and it's the very reason why I stress and say this all the time to African American men, especially younger African American men. There is no such thing as an African American community anymore. It is dead. It is going through rigor mortis. We've buried it, we've mummified it. It's been embalmed. Everything, whatever you want to call anything, has been done because the African American community is dead because we do not have appropriate leaders. Now, Will Smith is an actor, and I never really looked at him as being a leader, but at the same time, you do got millions and millions and millions of black men looking up, aspiring to be like you. And the fact that you as a 50-something-year-old man, didn't understand and don't understand conflict resolution is the reason why I believe that the African American community did. One of the reasons why. Okay? That situation didn't call for you to be violent. That situation, if somebody offended your wife or hurt your wife, that was a conversation had after the cameras was out or down or backstage and saying, hey, look, that joke that you made because of Jada's condition, why didn't you would even give him a chance to come back onto air, publicly apologize? Like he's hosting the Oscars. At the commercial break, you could have said, hey, that joke was in poor taste because of Jada's condition. You never even gave him a chance to do that because I believe that Chris Rock, being the man that he is, would more than likely have apologized. All right, but you didn't give him that chance. And now I'm just like, I don't think Chris owes you an apology. Number one. So the fact that you didn't resolve this, I have a 14-year-old son that I'm teaching right now about conflict resolution. I expect him, when people piss him off, to feel like, you know what, I'm sick of you, get up and want to put his hands on him. But I don't expect 50-year-old men to be that way. Okay, now I'm at the 5-minute mark, so let me get into what I really feel. We have to stop this. Let's protect black women at all cost mentality. We got to stop that. And we got to stop to the point to where we're not even trying to remotely hold women accountable for their actions. Will Smith is an A-list actor, right? Will Smith is one of the few black actors that can command $45-50 million for a movie, right? Will Smith is a brand on his own. Just the name Will Smith is a brand. And his wife, a year or two ago, publicly tarnished his brand. Will Smith sat at a table while his wife confessed to having an affair. Not only an affair, which is bad enough, that is horrible, but she had an affair with her son's best friend that was dealing with mental issues. So not only did you have an affair, but you had an affair with a broken kid. And Will Smith sat right there next to her, in front of her, on the red table talk, and listened to his wife tell not only him and the world that she had an affair with him with a broken boy. Right? There is no higher way to degrade a man by laying with his woman. And he sat right there, gave Jada the fist bump, talking about bad marriage for life and all that other stuff. All right? And didn't say a word. She called it an entanglement. That's how much disconnected that she was trying to be from the situation. She called an affair with a broken child an entanglement, because she wanted to feel good. What about August? What about Jada? What about Jaden? Right? What about Jaden? And Will, you have been the laughingstock of the African American community ever since. No one takes you serious anymore, man. See, that's the problem. That's something that y'all don't understand about a marriage. And that's why the word of God is so paramount. Because the Bible calls the woman what of the man? The glory of the man. You had your glory taken. But you want to rush and slap Chris Rock because he made a bad joke. But you did nothing when your wife carried on an affair and confessed it into the entire world. Matter of fact, you got back with her. Then you get up there in the Oscars and says love would make you do crazy things. Let me tell y'all something. That is a lie. That is a lie. Not being able to deal with the pain that may come from being brokenhearted is one thing. But love does not blind you. Love is supposed to make you see clearly. Right? And a lot of people think that they're responding to situations because they love someone, and actually you're being selfish. If a woman or a man is dogging you out to the highest degree and you decide to stay with that person, you're not staying with that person. And I'm not even talking about a marriage, because there are certain things on that. But let me just talk about, matter of fact, let me talk about this marriage. Biblically, when that woman laid with another man, she was officially unclean to you. Right? And it was certain actions that were supposed to happen to somebody in the Bible. Now, don't get up here and thank God and all this other stuff when you're not living by His laws, precepts, statutes, and commands. I don't want to hear it. I personally don't want to hear it. Maybe some other people want to hear it. Not the warrior. I don't want to hear it. All right? And the reason why is because it's an embarrassment. And the Bible calls it humbling. That's what it does. It says you have humbled your neighbor's woman. It's an embarrassment. Right? So Chris Rock didn't embarrass you. Jada been embarrassing you. You gonna stand up to Jada? That's what I'm saying. Y'all guys are quick to go out here and try to fight these other men. But the woman that's taking you through hell, you would not do anything about. The woman that's embarrassing you, you won't do nothing about. You would sit there and be like, well, you know, we love. No, you're weak. Will, you are a weak man. You weak. You're weak. You're weak. You're a weak dude. And I no longer look up to you. And I'm telling you, I'm not even watching anything that you in no more, bro, because that was weakness. And Chris Rock was low-lying fruit. Chris Rock is all of what, 5'7", 5'8"? You what, 6'2", 6'3"? I guarantee you if that was 50 Cent on that stage, there's a guy with a little bit more thug in him on that stage, you wouldn't have ran up like that. You'd have thought twice about it. You'd probably try to approach him afterwards. But you felt like you can demonstrate or you can dominate over Chris Rock. That's why you did it. You didn't even give a man a chance to rectify the situation. That's what happened when you don't understand conflict resolution. If somebody breaks in your house, violence. If somebody threatens or puts your family in harm's way, violence. If somebody makes an errant comment about your wife, conversation. And then after that, if they don't want to correct the situation, okay, we can't have no more to do with you. Y'all keep trying to defend women. And I'm gonna say it. I don't give a care if Jalen and Will Smith is legally married. I'm gonna say it. You keep trying to defend women that ain't worthy of your defense. This girl embarrassed you because she was broken on the inside, sitting there getting her back blown out by a broken kid. You preyed on that baby. August is what, 22, 20? That's a baby. Preyed on him. But anyway, I'm gonna bring this video to a close because I gotta go. But Will, you the definition of an effeminate man. You're the poster child now, bro. Congratulations, Jada gave you your flowers. That's all I got to say. Shalom, shalom, and shalom, good people.